Honey, it's past 8 and you're still not home. Are you doing overtime? If you're going to be late, let me know in advance.
Babe, I'm done with work, but I'm not coming home tonight.
Why not?
Seeing your haggard face doesn't help me unwind after work.
What's gotten into you? Did I do something to make you upset?
You didn't do anything. It's your very existence that's stressful.
Excuse me?
Coming home after working hard, only to be greeted by a woman in her 40s is such a letdown. I want to spend my time with someone younger and more attractive.
Oh, I see. But you're over 42, aren't you? In fact, you're 5 years older than me.
It's different for men. We become more attractive with age, but women just deteriorate.
I think you deteriorate too.
Anyway, just let me go.
Are you seriously not coming back home?
I'll come back if you move out.
Wait, what does that mean?
I've decided to be with Becky, your sister. An infertile wife isn't needed anymore.
What the heck?
Becky is pregnant. We're having a girl.
Oh my God.
I'm finally going to be a dad. I can't wait.
Are you seriously saying this to me with such glee? I'm so shocked I've become oddly calm.
The birth of a new life is something to celebrate.
So you're admitting you're having an affair with my sister?
From a menopausal old hag's rotten perspective, that might be how it looks.
How do you see it then? And spare me the true love cliches, please.
Well, I'd call it everlasting love.
That's the same thing.
So we're getting a divorce.
Do you think I'll just leave because you say so suddenly?
Do you think you have the right to refuse what you can't even conceive?
Don't make assumptions. I've been tested multiple times. I told you there was nothing wrong with me.
Test results are unreliable.
That's just your opinion. The doctor confirmed multiple times that there were no issues.
But we haven't had any success. That's the reality. The tests were wrong.
Have you ever considered that you might be the cause?
Idiot. I'm a man. There's no way I'm the problem.
Don't you know? Male infertility isn't uncommon.
But it's impossible in my case. I'm always at full power 24/7. There's no way I could have any issues.
Are you getting carried away with excitement over becoming a dad? It's seriously gross.
Are you jealous that I'm becoming a parent?
You're so annoying.
When you're as active as me, you can attract younger, better women than wrinkled middle-aged hags.
Becky is only 2 years younger than me, you know. She's not exactly a young hot catch.
But she's still in her 30s.
Next year, she'll be 40, just like me.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm going to be happy with her and our daughter, Lovelingle.
Wait, Lovelingle?
It means love angel. Isn't it a beautiful name?
No, that's insane. Let's talk again once you've calmed down.
I'm calm enough to come up with such a beautiful name. You're the one talking nonsense.
I've had enough. Come home so I can splash some cold water on you.
I won't come home until you leave.
Well, I won't leave until you come back.
I get that you want to cling to me. An old hag like you won't get another chance at marriage.
I just want to have a proper discussion.
But since Becky is pregnant, there's no place for you. Just leave gracefully.
Even if we're getting divorced, we need to talk first.
Get out, you ugly defective woman. A rotten womb. A dirty old hag.
What's with this sudden outburst?
I figured if I said all this, you'd finally agree to the divorce.
How childish. You're like a grade schooler shouting, "Your mom's fat."
Divorce. Divorce.
Even more childish.
Divorce. Divorce. Hurry up and divorce.
Fine. we'll get divorced.
You said it. I've got it on record. So don't come crying later saying, I've changed my mind. Don't leave me.
Who would cry to a kindergartner like you?
I'll start the proceedings right away. Pack your things and get out.
You mean tonight? What about discussions on asset division and alimony?
You're not getting any of that.
Oh, we're definitely discussing that.
You have a job. You don't need any money. If anything, you should give us a gift for the baby.
Does infidelity really rot the brain this much?
The one who's defective here is you as a woman. If you have complaints, direct them to yourself.
I can't believe it. You're such a jerk. You said you wouldn't come home last night, but you suddenly barged in, went into my closet, and threatened to throw a paintball inside if I didn't agree to divorce immediately. I had no choice but to agree. But then you threw it and splattered paint all over my stuff anyway. So many things are ruined. Your behavior is unbelievably childish.
I told you to get out as soon as possible. You stayed around, so it's your fault.
You can't just expect me to leave instantly.
Shut up. I told you, the infertile woman, are worthless.
I felt threatened, so I only took the essentials last night.
Don't ever come back. You're not getting into this house again. I have the locks changed.
So overreacting. I'm still going to demand alimony. Got it?
Idiot. Like I'd give you any money. I moved in with Becky.
Did you cancel the lease on that house?
You can't reach me at my job either. I switched companies. I'm cutting off all contact with you.
Are you seriously running away?
I'm newly engaged and have a cute baby on the way. Why would I give any money to a useless woman who can't have kids?
Unbelievable. 15 years of marriage and it ends like this? It's pathetic.
I'm going to enjoy a wonderful new life with Becky. Since you can't have kids, you'll be alone forever. But good luck with that. Shannon, how have you been? It's been 3 years, huh? I thought you'd look older, but you haven't changed much. I can't believe we ran into each other like that.
Who's this?
Come on, you can't have forgotten me in just 3 years.
Oh, you were the shady guy. Blocking you now.
Wait, it's your beloved ex-husband.
The worst mistake of my life.
Still as gloomy as ever. Bet you're living a miserable life now that I dumped you because you couldn't have kids.
And you're still as brainless as ever, I see.
Who are you calling brainless? I'm a beloved dad, cherished by my wife and daughter.
By the way, your daughter's name?
It's Alice now. Becky went a bit wild after giving birth, saying if we don't name her Alice, she's divorcing me.
Nice move, Becky. She's a terrible person, but a nice move.
I wanted love lingo, but whatever. I'm happy now, so it's fine.
Well, your daughter hasn't done anything to deserve that, so I'm glad it worked out better.
Anyway, you're really in a bad place, huh? That's just sad.
What are you talking about?
Being in a baby store, you must be sick in the head.
No, I'm normal.
Nah, can't be. Buying baby clothes and diapers for a non-existent baby? That's just pathetic.
I bought them because I need them. Maybe you're the one living in a delusional happy family.
Wait, don't tell me. Did you follow us to this town to do something crazy?
I just happened to stop by that shopping mall.
Really?
You two disappeared overnight and vanished without a trace. I had no way to find you.
But a detective or something?
You took all our savings. I couldn't even afford a private investigator.
What about your savings from when you were single?
Half of it was in our joint account. The rest went into securing a new apartment, paying the deposit and agent fee, and buying new furniture and appliances. After all that, it was gone.
Makes sense. Meanwhile, I used our savings to build a house and am living a perfect life.
You built a house? In the suburbs? There's a high-end residential area by the coast, right?
No way. I settled for an upper-middle-class neighborhood near my office.
A mansion with a front gate and a pool? Nice.
Why a mansion? It's a normal house. And it's a single-story house, though it does have a pool.
That sounds lovely. But a house with a pool must mean a hefty mortgage, doesn't it?
It's not that bad. I have a stable job and make good money. We even got our daughter into a private preschool.
She's around 2.5, right?
The only prestigious preschool in this city takes kids from age 2.
The only one in this city? I see. That's good for you.
I'll spend the rest of my life in this house with my adorable daughter and my wife.
I hope that works out for you.
Compared to me, you're pitiful. At your age, remarriage is out of the question, and you can't have kids. You'll be alone forever, living a lonely old age.
I'm happy in my own way, so don't you worry about me.
Acting tough, huh? You must be so envious of my life.
Think what you want. I've heard enough, so I'll end it here.
Enough? What do you mean?
Well, enjoy your life until next time.
What are you talking about? Are you losing it? Shannon, what the heck? What's with these documents?
You received them.
You're demanding compensation now. What do you think you're doing?
Exactly what you just stated. That's what I'm doing.
We've been divorced for 3 years. This can't be valid.
Too bad for you. Our jurisdiction allows for the modification of alimony if there's a significant change in circumstances. Who's the idiot now?
No way.
3 years after the divorce, running into you was like a sign from above.
But how did you find out where we live?
You told me yourself.
Did I?
An upper-middle-class residential area, a single-story house with a pool, and your daughter attending the only prestigious preschool in the city. It didn't take a day to figure it out.
So when you mentioned the mansion and all that, you were leading me on.
Please, I was just making conversation. You spilled everything yourself.
You scheming woman.
I contacted my lawyer immediately, and here we are. That's all there is to it.
Were you traveling all over the place looking for us?
No way. I told you, it was a coincidence.
But it's weird for you to be in that place. A single woman with no future is capable of anything.
I have a husband and a baby on the way.
What?
Well, my baby is still a fetus.
Yeah, right. That's a hard lie to believe.
That day, my in-laws who live near the mall bought a crib for the baby. I was just getting baby clothes and diapers in advance.
So, you were in the baby store for that? But you didn't look pregnant at all.
I'm almost 6 months along. Maybe you didn't notice because I was wearing loose clothing.
Stop joking. You're infertile. You can't have kids.
I told you multiple times that my tests showed no abnormalities, didn't I?
So, you were telling the truth?
Yes, and now I'm pregnant, proving there was no issue. What do you think that means?
What are you trying to say?
Why we couldn't have a baby together.
It was probably bad compatibility.
You still refuse to admit it could be your fault?
There's no way I have a problem when I have a biological child.
You know, I happened to pass by that prestigious preschool and saw Becky and your daughter walking.
Okay.
She doesn't resemble either of you.
Alice is only 2. She'll start to look like us.
I hope so, but I recognize her face from somewhere.
From where?
I've seen her face before. Where was it?
Enough. Stop this nonsense. I won't fall for your trap.
Oh, right. She looks like the son of the chef at the cooking class Becky attended.
What?
She once said, looking at a picture of that boy, "If I could have a beautiful child like this."
No way. You're mistaken. They can't look alike.
Check the cooking school's website. There's a picture of the chef holding his son.
This is just a bad joke. No way.
See? They look identical, don't they?
Just a coincidence. It happens.
By the way, what's the chef's name next to the photo?
Ellis. What the...
And Becky insisted on naming your daughter Alice, right? What a coincidence.
Yeah, this is exactly that. Miraculous, but still a coincidence.
Miraculous indeed, but it's not just the face.
What do you mean?
Did you know that the chef's son has dimples on both cheeks?
So what? That's just a feature.
Alice also has adorable dimples on both cheeks. I saw them in the photos.
You're making this up. Such coincidences don't happen.
If you want to keep believing that, go ahead.
I would. I'll trust my gut feeling.
If you want to delude yourself and live a fake happy family life, that's your choice.
How can you say such cruel things?
You're one to talk.
What if she's really not my child? No, it's almost certain now.
Whatever happens with your family, you still owe me $50,000 in compensation. Make sure to pay up.
You're bringing that up again?
It's what matters to me.
I mean, I have to pay that much?
Didn't you look at the amount? How careless.
I've got bigger issues right now. Can't you understand?
Not my problem.
Don't you have any compassion?
My compassion is for my current husband and our soon-to-be-born child.
Oh, come on. We were married once.
The biggest mistake of my life. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Jeez.
You brought this on yourself.
Can't you at least reduce the amount?
I won't show any mercy. Good luck with that.
Darn it. I ended up facing a spectacular defeat 3 years later. Shannon, I have a favor to ask.
What do you want?
I need you to lend me some money.
For what?
I'm completely broke after paying you. I'm really struggling to get by.
That's your own fault. You need to work hard and earn money.
The thing is, I'm unemployed right now.
Did you quit your job?
I was so devastated by Becky's betrayal that I couldn't focus at work. I kept making mistakes. My boss kept yelling at me and I felt out of place. My colleagues were whispering about me, so I had no choice but to quit.
I see. Then find another job.
Easier said than done. I'm almost 50. It's harder to find a job at my age in my industry.
Oh, really? Then get part-time jobs.
They won't cover my expenses. I don't have much stamina either.
You're so pathetic.
Come on, please. After divorcing Becky, we had to sell the house. Now I'm living alone in an apartment, but I'm running out of money to pay the rent.
Then you'll have to become homeless.
Why are you so cold? We were married once.
Being married to you is a black mark in my life.
I'm sorry for cheating. I'm really sorry for assuming you were infertile.
It's too late for apologies.
Please, Shannon, help me.
You're getting what you deserved for calling me an old hag. Useless old man.
Don't say that.
Never contact me again. Enjoy your lonely old age.
Wait.
I blocked Noah right away, so this is just what I heard through the grapevine. He's now juggling multiple part-time jobs to make ends meet. With neither stamina nor determination, he gets scolded by his bosses and is often called useless by younger colleagues, feeling miserable every day. As for Becky, her affair with the chef was discovered by his wife, leading to a huge conflict. He refused to acknowledge Alice as his daughter and denied child support. With no savings, Becky borrowed money to start a new life and is now working desperately in a gentleman's club to repay her debts. Alice is placed in the care of childless relatives. Her parents are despicable, but she is innocent. I hope she grows up healthy and happy. Meanwhile, I gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Despite it being a high-risk, late-in-life birth and being exhausted with my first experience of motherhood, my husband and I are working together to raise him with lots of love.
I hear you're getting married. It's unbelievable that my big sister with a plain face is getting married. Are you sure you're not falling for some marriage scam or something? Sadie, how did you manage to contact me? I blocked you. Getting a new number is easy peasy. I'll do anything to insult you. You're in no position to run away from me, especially when you're not as pretty as I am. When it comes to your persistence, there's probably no one who can surpass you. But how do you even know I'm getting married? It's kind of scary. I tailed you, obviously. What else could it be? What the? You're a stalker. I could report you. Aww, isn't it a bit harsh to call a family member a stalker? Even if you report me, there's no evidence. How about catching me in the act? You're not my family anymore. We cut ties years ago. Don't think of me as your sister. It's creepy. Wait, was that for real? That's hilarious. I got fed up with being called a plain face by you and our parents and having lies about me spread on the internet. It was the truth after all. I was seriously annoyed by the defamation claims. Of course, I had to deal with the whole world thinking I was bullying my sister because of your made-up lies. You marched into my workplace with fake tears and makeup of bruises to deceive everyone. Oh, that. If people fall for that level of deception, they're all idiots. Everyone trusts cute me more than plain Jane like you. And because of your dramatic scene in the lobby yelling if the company would keep ignoring the criminal like me, the business partner witnessed it and our deal was cancelled. Thanks to you, I had to take responsibility and resign voluntarily. You totally messed up my life. Wow, you had a rough time, huh? Serves you right. That's why you should be held accountable. Why should I get sued just because I told a little white lie? It makes no sense. Well, it's definitely defamation. And it's not just stalking. There are plenty of things you owe me for. Like what? If you're going to say that, you should make amends too. Thanks to you, our parents and I are all broke and we faced social ostracism. You act pretty boldly for someone with a face like a blank canvas. It's your own doing. If it pisses you off so much, you should have thought of the consequences before. Don't act all high and mighty, plain Jane. You keep calling me plain, but you know, both of us have green eyes, right? I have slightly bigger eyes and longer eyelashes. You know, our neighbors and kids from school used to say that we looked just alike. But Dad and Mom used to say you were a blank face, but I was a doll. They sometimes mixed us up. I don't remember that at all. Anyway, I'm a perfect beauty and a former model. I'm not like my plain Jane sister. Whatever you say. What's with the tone? Seriously, it's so annoying that you get to marry such a hot guy. You get to be happy leaving me, a pretty doll, behind. I can't stand it. I don't get why you're so worked up, and I don't think it concerns you at all. As punishment, hand your fiancé over to me. What nonsense. And what do you mean punishment? You sued your family, took our money, and isolated us from society. I told you. It's your fault. No, I don't see it that way. If he won't give in, I'll snatch him away like I did in high school. Stop it. I'm traumatized by that. I won't let you do it again, and I won't allow him to get in touch with you. I can't let you ruin my happiness ever again. Listen, Blake. It's too late for that now. His name is Benjamin, right? Your wedding is next Sunday, isn't it? How do you know that? I told you. I stalked you. I've overheard you talking. Oh, God. The wedding is mine now. I mean, isn't it better for him to marry me than plain Jane? Just stay out of our lives, please. Oh, me no understand. Doesn't that idiot sister of mine understand the meaning of cutting ties? Darn it. Oh, excuse me. I got taken over by my trauma and anger for a moment. I'm Blake Raid, 28 years old. Just recently, I received a message from my sister Sadie, whom I thought I had severed ties with. And what's more, she claimed she's been following me since last month and knows that I have a fiancé. I'm strangely impressed by her persistence. If she dislikes me, she should just leave me alone. I don't get why she's chasing me like this. During my school days, I had already experienced that any man she set her eye on would easily fall for her charms. I believe that my fiancé Benjamin, who cherishes me, won't fall for her seduction, but because it's her, I'm sure she'll try all sorts of tricks. Not wanting to fall into her traps again, I've come up with a plan. I'm with your fiancé in a hotel room on your wedding day. What? What are you talking about? My fiancé is... Of course, it's Benjamin. Surprised? But oh well, right? I mean, I'm much prettier. No way, you're kidding, right? Yay! Perfectly successful snatch! Woohoo! I was so excited today, arriving at the venue an hour and a half earlier than planned. So I'd like to hear about your current feelings after I successfully stole the groom. How do you feel? I can't believe it. Is it true? Well, it sounds like quite a shock. This is a live update reporting from the scene. Come on, go crazier and show more devastation. How about a nice apology from the plain Jane for trying to get ahead of me? But even if you did beg me, I won't let Benjamin go. Don't mess with me. You aren't satisfied with what you did in high school and now you want to steal my happiness again? Of course! You pushed your family into hell first, so don't expect to be happy all by yourself. I already told you the other day, but you're the one who went out of the line first. That was outright defamation. Don't you think it's strange to blame me while ignoring what you did to me? Nope, not at all. You're too narrow-minded, big sister. Don't play the victim just because some nasty rumors were spread about you. You'll be our toy to play with forever. Old habits die hard, huh? More importantly, listen. Benjamin is amazing. He can't let go of me and I don't know what to do. Stop talking. I don't want to hear it. He can't stop kissing me and whisper sweet words into my ear. Oh my God, I'm so loved. That's enough of the vulgar talk. It's embarrassing. Oh, come on. How can you be embarrassed by that? You're such a late bloomer. No wonder he's easily swayed. You were exactly the same in high school. I can't forget the time you sent me a message saying I had fun with your boyfriend along with a picture. I've never seen such a nauseating image. Nauseating? You're so weak. That guy was easy too. He fell for my subtle advance way too easily. I was actually glad to find out that he was a loser that would fall for you, but it left a scar in my heart that will never heal. If you were glad about it, you should be grateful to me for taking him away. Why are you to say that? Back then and now, you've only thought about getting in the way of my happiness. You're a wicked woman who takes pleasure in seeing me upset. Wicked? We've had enough of your self-introduction. How dare plain Jane like you think you can be happier than me? The grudges of those who have been dragged into hell are terrifying, you know? You just don't want to admit that it was all your fault, huh? I'll keep haunting you from now on. Revenge goes on forever, you know. Be prepared. How much more do you want to torment me? Just leave me alone. You'd be happier if you stopped seeking revenge and forgot about me too, you know. Me no understand. Me no listen. Ugh, you did the same the other day. Quit pretending to be an alien. Me don't know. Me no understand. Knock it off. Block, block. A bride without a groom, how pathetic. I'd die of embarrassment if it were me. I'm with Benjamin in a chapel right now. Wait, what are you talking about? Have you gone crazy from the shock? He's with me in a hotel room. If you keep insisting, should I send more photos? There's no need to confirm with photos. He's next to me right now, reading this conversation. Don't talk nonsense. So who's the guy with me? Are you trying to pass it off as a doppelganger? It's more realistic. That is his twin brother, Dylan. He's also my stalker. His twin? Wait, did you just mention stalker? Well, they're estranged, but somehow he found out that Benjamin had a fiancée. I can't believe it. Even though he has a fiancée himself, he's been pursuing me, wanting me to be his second wife. It's been so stressful that I'm at my wit's end. But now he's with you. You two are perfect for each other. You're making that up, right? I can't believe that you would be stalked. It's the truth. He somehow found out where I worked and lived, and he would show up every day, offering me roses and being a huge annoyance. That sounds so fake. Roses are such a cliche, something plain Jane like you would come up with. Even when Benjamin and I went to the police together, they couldn't do anything because there was no physical harm. It's been so frustrating. Sure. I've had enough of that I'm so popular talk. So what you said about Benjamin being with you is a lie, right? You sounded pretty panicked earlier. Yeah, hearing you say snatch triggered my traumas and I panicked. See? I knew it. Serves you right. But I still believed he would never do something like that. So as soon as he arrived, I showed him our chat and it turned out just as I suspected. Huh? It seems like he was going through something similar to me. He received a message from Dylan saying, "My boo-boo Blake's taken. Your wedding's cancelled now," along with a picture of you guys having fun. Really? Sending my picture without permission? What's wrong with him? What's wrong? Isn't it the same thing you did? He got scared for a moment, but he quickly realized it was you in the photo. So, is it true that this guy I'm with is your stalker? Does that mean I was mistaken for you by him? That seems to be the case. Being mistaken for plain Jane is impossible. I'm a pretty doll, you know. You keep calling me plain Jane, but look in the mirror. We look exactly the same, you know. How do we look the same? Because we're identical twins. The length of our eyelashes is different. Besides, I told him I'm your little sister. So why? Wasn't he listening to me at all? He only hears what he wants to. He reminds me of someone. Anyway, thanks for helping me get away from that stalker. Ew, gross. I was after Benjamin. Marrying a stalker is a total nightmare. It's too early to freak out, you know. You're in for a bigger chaos ahead. What? What more could happen? Well, Dylan's getting married today. Huh? It was a surprise that they picked the same day as us. Well, it's at a different venue, though. I don't get it. In short, he abandoned his bride and is having fun with you. I didn't ask for this. As expected, you two are the same kind of trash. You guys must have been drawn to each other because you're similar, huh? I'm glad that you hit it off. Benjamin's relieved that he had cut ties with his crappy brother. Stop blabbering about unimportant things and help us. After all, it's your fault, you know. Why should I help losers like you? Sort it out yourself. We're twins, aren't we? You're supposed to help your other half. You haven't been my other half for quite a while now. You're useless. Then ask Benjamin. He can clean up after his own brother, right? I'm sure he would do it, unlike you, heartless one. He cut ties with Dylan, so he won't. Why? He got fed up with being treated as the inferior sibling, just like me. Dylan was the favorite and doted on. As evidence, their parents are naturally attending his wedding. Neither of you are any help at all. Oh no. What's wrong? Dylan's phone is getting bombarded with calls. Oh my god, it's a video call. What's going on? Are we busted already? Well, I mean, it's no wonder. You did disrupt a significant event. His bride must be furious. Oh no, he answered the phone. She looks pissed off and is yelling at him. Help me. Seriously? That's a masterpiece comedy. She's asking him to tell her where we are, or she'll pull out Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on us. I heard from Benjamin that she has a black belt in Kung Fu and is quite a fearsome character. I've heard the name of a technique somewhere. Oh, it's a movie. It's going to be fierce. Why are you telling me this now? He caved under her flaming anger and gave up his location. She's on her way with the whole family. Wait, he just locked himself in the bathroom. Oh, I remember hearing that her parents were former professional kung fu fighters too. They'll probably punish you in a powerful and interesting way. So would you mind taking pictures of that too? The scene of you guys getting punished. You're good at taking pictures, right? No! What's going to happen to us? I'm scared, Blake. Help me. I'll apologize for everything I've done in the past. There's no reason for me to help you. Actually, it's all Dylan's fault for stalking you. Do something.
This is just a misunderstanding, Boo-Boo. I believed Sadie was you.
Ew.
Oh, you must have done this intentionally. Were you testing my love for you? I was a little off this time, but I truly love you.
She acted all on her own. I have nothing to do with it.
You're supposed to be my second wife, yet you're saying you have nothing to do with it.
I don't remember becoming your mistress. You have a bride. Don't say such foolish things. It's just gross when you talk about me and love in the same sentence.
Don't get me wrong, I love her, but I love you too, Boo-Boo.
Stop calling me that. It's disgusting.
It just sounds so sweet, you know? Don't get so mad. Next time I'll have a wedding with you.
I'm going to lose my temper soon, you know?
So don't get mad. But you're still cute. Being upset.
Hey, why are you flirting with each other and ignoring me? I'm way prettier. We're not flirting. It's gross. You guys do it with each other. But I mean, I'm definitely way more attractive, right?
Who cares about a messed up girl like you? You played with my innocence.
What's so innocent about someone who's cheating, you jerk? I totally agree. Seriously, what's so good about playing Jane? It's like night and day between me, the charming doll, and her.
You mean a cursed doll, right? Bringing such trouble. Don't think you can get away with it.
What? You're the one causing trouble. How could you fool around with me when you have a fiancé?
It's your fault for making an advance on me in the first place. I don't like you. I'm in love with my boo-boo.
What did you say? I'm sorry to interrupt, but shouldn't you guys be worried about something more important? What do you mean? I have a feeling the execution is approaching. Wait, I hear yelling from somewhere.
They're shouting, asking where the cheater and the seductress are. I hope they won't find us.
Oh no, we're busted. They're pounding on our door. Why? We've only been communicating on WhatsApp.
How would I know?
You put them up to this, didn't you? You sneaky, useless plain Jane. There's no way. I have no connection with his fiancé. It must be a female intuition thing.
True. She's always had sharp instincts. She relied on it to anticipate her rival's next moves and secure victories.
What? So we are... What are we going to do? We're seriously in a tight spot. Blake, please help. I'll pay you anything. My condolences. Well, I'll at least come and identify your body. Anyway, we have to go to the wedding reception now. Bye. Hey, wait! Don't block us. Blake!
Don't leave me behind. Boo-boo!
Succumbing to the angry shouting coming from outside of the room, Dylan reluctantly opened the door. His bride, wearing a terrifying expression along with her parents, stormed in and, as it's been said, meted out a punishment to the weeping couple. As for the details of their punishment, I don't have information on that, but it was described as a parade of fear unlike any other in this world or something along those lines. Subsequently, the two of them were hit with a cancellation fee from the wedding venue and a compensation payment from the bride. My parents reportedly begged for a more amicable resolution, but the bride curtly dismissed them, stating that they, who overindulged their child, had no right to complain. Since then, the two of them have been working tirelessly to pay off their debts, enduring tough treatment from their unpleasant boss and struggling with exhaustion. On the other hand, Benjamin and I had a beautiful wedding and are now living a happy newlywed life. Having severed ties with troublesome siblings, we're both feeling content and lighthearted.
Hi, Jamisha. I just got your message. I finally took my lunch break, so sorry that I'm late.
Are you having your lunch break now? What a nasty company. I'm sorry to hear that you have to work like a slave.
That's not true. Lunch for the residents is our priority. So for the staff, our lunch is always served at this time. To be honest, I don't really mind. By the way, how can I help you?
Oh, yes. What's with that bad lunch you made?
Bad lunch? I made some sandwiches and soup today.
I can't eat that. The ingredients are so bland. The seasoning is thin and the bread is a bit hard. Are you going to make me eat something that tastes so bad every day?
I think there was nothing wrong when I made it since I tasted all of them. But sorry if I disappointed you.
Don't make excuses. It must have tasted bad when you made it, since it tastes this bad. You didn't do your best because it was my lunch, right?
No, that's not true.
When are you going to get better at cooking? Well, I can't expect you to do that if you're always dealing with old people every day.
Jamisha, please don't talk like that. Cooking has nothing to do with my current job.
You have to work feverishly because of your low income, right? If you're like that, you'll get tired and cut corners on the housework.
I'm not cutting corners.
How can you say that after serving me that terrible lunch? If you don't want me to complain, you should make a better dish. You're so annoying.
I think you've gone too far, Jamisha.
I thought you'd be a better wife, but in fact, you are really useless. I wonder why my son decided to get married to you. This is just unacceptable. Why don't you learn about how to do household chores properly before concentrating on your work?
I'm not useless. Besides, I'm not a servant nor a slave.
How dare you talk back to me again? Looks like talking back to me is the only thing you're capable of doing. You're no better than a housekeeper or a slave.
I can't believe you just said that. You're being too harsh.
If you feel that way, you should take your housework a little more seriously. You have no right to talk back to me, Amelia.
Yes, I understand. Jamisha, I just saw your message. What's wrong?
Oh, Amelia. Actually, the clothes I had ordered from the department store are arriving today. Can you pick them up after work?
Today?
Yes, because they arrived today.
The department store is in the opposite direction, and the cars will be crowded during the rush hour when I'm about to go home. Can I do that on my day off?
What? I called you because I wanted you to get it today. Why can't you understand that?
If I go to the department store, I'm sure I'll be home late today.
I don't want you to come home late. I mean, if you do that, dinner will be served late too. My son will get hungry when he arrives home.
I know. Please wait until my day off. I'll get the clothes for you.
Huh? Are you trying to take away my fun?
What?
It was a dress I really wanted,
and they didn't have it in my size when I visited the shop, so I had to order it. I was so looking forward to receiving it. I'm sorry to hear that, but I have to go shopping for dinner. If I go to the department store, I'll be late. That's enough. I won't ask you anymore. You're really useless no matter what I ask you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about dinner. Just go get me some clothes. What? But then, who's gonna prepare the dinner? Landon and I are going to go eat Chinese food nearby. Are you talking about the fancy restaurant near here? Yes. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. But isn't it a little overpriced? That restaurant is for some special occasion. I'll buy you a takeout meal to eat right away. Oh, are you worried about the money? To be honest, yes. I can understand that because you're an incompetent person with low income. But don't worry. My son, unlike you, is super bright. What do you mean? As you know, Landon graduated from a prestigious university. He also got a job at a well-known company in our hometown. He's in good hands, so you don't have to worry about money. An incompetent wife like you should just shut up and do as you're told. That's not true. As a matter of fact, Landon is... Stop nagging me. Why do you always talk back to me? Can't you even say yes once in a while? Anyway, go get my clothes. Did I make myself clear to you, Amelia? Yes, Jamisha. As you wish. Hi, Jamisha. Sorry I'm late to reply again. What is this picture you sent me? It's a credit card bill. I wonder why you ask me such a stupid question. Nothing more than that. I understand that, but why are you sending me this? Because I want you to deposit money. Can't you even understand that? Why do I have to deposit the money? Because it's my order. Wait a minute. There's no way I can deposit $2,000. Why not? In the first place, what did you use that money for? Well, various things. What do you mean by various things? Do I even have to give a breakdown to you? I used that for buying clothes, lunch with friends, and for the Chinese dinner the other day. By the way, I wonder if it also includes the cost of that overnight trip I took with a friend the other night. You spent all of that money alone? That's right. To stay young forever, you need to invest in yourself. So, you're talking about self-investment. It's just a luxury expense, isn't it? Luxury expense? That's rude. I can't pay $2,000 for your overly extravagant purchases. I'm sorry, but you will have to pay for it yourself. Huh? What are you talking so cheekily about? You're relying on my son's income to pay your bills. You have a low income from an incomprehensible job. But you're being so pompous and arrogant. I beg your pardon? If you can't pay my credit card bill, why don't you change your job? Try to find a job that pays a little better. I don't have a low-income job. And about your son's income? Shut up! How much more are you willing to go against me? You can't even do a single household chore. I'm not talking about housework now, am I? I can't pay what I can't pay no matter what you say. If you say you can't pay for this, then get out of this house. Excuse me? No matter how good my son is, you're relying too much on that boy's income. Anyway, I'm the boss in this house. Go and deposit the $2,000. If you refuse, I'll have you leave this house. Oh no, I'll talk to my husband about this. Amelia, did you give me a call a while ago? I did. Where are you now? I had to take care of something. You shouldn't waste your time, Landon. If you've got the time, Maybe you should go into the field and study.
Yeah, I'll do that starting tomorrow. So, what is it?
Your mother asked me to deposit $2,000 into the account.
$2,000? For what?
Apparently, it's the money she spent on shopping and fun. She paid everything with credit card.
Really? That's so typical of her.
What do you mean? We can't afford to pay $2,000 that your mother spent on fun right now. You should talk to your mother first.
But it won't do you any good even if I tell my mother. My mother is a person who thinks that whatever she said is absolute.
We don't have time for jokes like that.
I know, but...
Besides, your mother thinks of me as a slave. Wait, let me correct that. She said I'm less than a slave.
Seriously? She might be right about that.
What? I work full-time and do all the housework. I'm neither a slave nor less than a slave. I'm doing my duty as a wife.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you? In my house, my mother's word has always been absolute.
I'm being treated so harshly and unreasonably. Are you telling me that you won't defend me?
What's the point of defending you? My mom's right anyway.
I don't think that's the point. You're my husband, right? Tell her that we can't pay for her credit card bill, okay?
I don't want to do that. Mom's gonna talk me out of it anyway. If you really can't pay, why don't you tell her?
Huh? Why should I do that? She's your mother, right? I think you should tell her exactly what's going on with you right now, too.
Give me a break.
That's my line. Anyway, you should tell your mother about the $2,000. I'm sure your mother won't be listening to me.
Okay. Hey, Amelia, did you deposit the $2,000?
Jamisha, me and my husband can't deposit that money.
Huh? How incompetent are you? Are you incapable of doing what I say?
Because that money is mostly for your entertainment expenses. It's not money we need to live on, is it? Why should we pay such money? I just can't understand it.
You can't even do the housework and you only have a low-income job. You should pay that much since you're being such an incompetent wife.
No matter how you look at it, that's the money you should be paying.
How much more of a useless wife can you be? What I say is absolute in this house. My son grew up learning that.
I told him that you want us to put $2,000 in the bank account.
I know. He told me too. It sounds like you've been bad-mouthing me a lot, huh? That I'm treating you like a slave? You want him to tell me that you can't deposit the money, right?
Did he say it like that?
Landon trusts me. In this house, what I say is absolute. You are no better than a slave if you are always rebelling and disobeying me.
I'm not your slave.
I'm sure my son is annoyed because you're like that. Your expression always speaks loud.
Is he complaining so much about me?
Isn't it obvious? I'm sure he regrets marrying you since you're such an incompetent person. After all, Landon is a good boy who is capable and obedient to me. I'm sure he feels that marrying you is a hassle.
I don't think it's a hassle. Is that really what he thinks? I work and do all the household chores by myself. Why would he feel that it's troublesome?
Huh? How dare you say that you are doing the housework properly? I didn't think you were such a brazen wife. Then I guess I'll have to ask you to divorce my son.
Divorce?
Yes. We don't need an incompetent wife who does nothing but rebel against her mother-in-law. I want Landon to leave you immediately. You were the wrong wife for this house. I'm going to find a new wife for the sake of my son and family.
So, you're telling me that you want a wife who doesn't work and is good at housework. I see. I understand. But even if that works for you, I wonder if Landon will agree with that.
You don't have to worry about that.
That's not how it works. You are too harsh.
Stop blabbering nonsense. I'm asking you so much, and you're reluctant to even pay my credit card bill? You are a lousy wife. Honestly, I can't deal with you anymore.
What?
I'm going to ask Landon to write the divorce papers, and I need you to sign your name on the form and turn it in.
I've never discussed divorce with my husband, but you still want us to get a divorce?
Yes, I do. I know that Landon agrees with me. So, I want you to pack up your stuff and leave today. Is that clear?
Okay then.
Amelia, I need to ask you something.
What is it? I already cut ties with you, so I have nothing to do with you.
That's not important. Can you explain why my son is fired from his job? He said that you fired him.
Yes, you're right. Your son was fired by me.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been telling you that I have a proper job, but you didn't listen to me.
I don't remember you telling me that. You've been working a low-income job for a while now, haven't you?
I'm a caregiver.
I know what that is. It's not a lucrative job.
Our work is not lucrative or unprofitable.
That's why you keep doing that job to keep yourself afloat.
I'm on the front lines of caregiving myself, but I'm also the manager of a facility.
What? You mean you're the president?
I don't really like the term president, but I guess that's what it means.
You're kidding, right? I can't believe you're the president. And why should you fire a good boy like Landon?
You don't know anything about him.
What are you talking about?
Your son was fired from his previous company too.
Fired? When was that?
About 2 months ago.
What? Why was he fired?
He was very unprofessional at work.
That must be a mistake. My son is a good man.
But it's true that he was fired. He was absent without notice, harassed other employees, and even violated the company rules.
I can't believe he did that. So you're saying that he has been unemployed for the past few months?
Yes, that's right. I told him many times to look for a job, but he didn't want to move on his own. When I suggested him to work at my nursing home, he said he'd do his best, so I offered him the job.
You gave him a job offer, but in the end you fired him?
Yes, I did.
How could you do such a terrible thing?
Your son used the privilege of being my husband to access the facility's office. He was stealing money from the safe under the watchful eye of the staff.
No kidding. There's no way my son would do such a thing. It's just a story you made up, isn't it?
I'm telling you the truth. The clerk insisted that the books didn't match the cash, so I was trying to figure out why. I checked the security camera in the office just to be sure. I found footage of your son opening the safe and taking the money. I fired him immediately.
Oh no, there's no way that boy would do something like that.
He was fired from his last job, but he wasn't even looking for a job. Also, he was away a lot. Apparently, your son was addicted to gambling.
Gambling?
Maybe he thought it was just a change of pace at first, but he had too much time on his hands, so he got more and more addicted. By the time I realized it, he had used up all my savings, but he still couldn't quit gambling, and it seems he was stealing money from my company. It's theft, isn't it?
Theft?
Or maybe it's embezzlement since he was betraying me, whom I trusted, and stealing from me. I'm now discussing with my lawyer about your son.
Oh no. Does that make my son a criminal? You are the president of the company, aren't you? Do something about it.
There's no way I can help your son. Because your son's theft was caught on the security camera. The entire staff knows about it. I can't just pretend I don't know about it.
So why don't you just take advantage of your privilege as president?
Why should I do that? As a business owner, I should never do that.
Are you telling me that you don't care about what happens to my son?
Because it can't be helped. He's the one who's responsible for his own bad behaviors. Or are you telling me that your son can't even make his own decision?
I don't think so.
Besides, even if he had gotten a job with us as planned, he'll be fired anyway.
Why?
Because of absenteeism, power harassment of other employees, and violations of the company rules. He was fired from his previous job because of the same reasons. I don't think someone like him can just change his behaviors in a short period of time. I think your education must have been a problem too.
Huh? Is it my fault? I raised my son diligently. That's why I brought up an excellent son.
Your excellent son is absent without permission most of the time. He's also harassing his coworkers. Besides, he embezzled from the company. Is that what you call an excellent son?
That can't be true. Then what's going to happen to that boy?
We'll probably have to sue him for embezzlement. We're talking with our lawyer in that direction.
So the police will get him too?
I guess so. Besides, I'll also charge him alimony for the divorce. He didn't even bother to search for another job after he quit his last job. He wasn't willing to help me when you bullied me. He embezzled money by taking advantage of the fact that his wife is the president of the company. There's no reason I can't charge for the alimony, right?
He's your ex-husband. You must give him a little preferential treatment.
I refuse. He's the one who was so oblivious when I asked for help. By the way, your credit card bill of $2,000 will be charged to you. Don't forget about that.
Well, I guess I should use my son's savings.
Huh? Don't you understand what I just said? Your son has used up all his savings while he was unemployed. I'm sure he's penniless now.
No way. That's why I told you to deposit the money.
You've got to be kidding me. Why should I pay you with the money I worked so hard for? I don't get it. I've had enough.
Oh no. What's going to happen to my son and me now?
You just need to be prepared for the worst. I think it's the result of treating your son's wife like a slave and spending as much as you want. Because your son was raised by you who seems to lack common sense. I think he might have had something important as a human being distorted. In a way, he is a victim of your education.
What a terrible thing to say. I've lived with you as your mother-in-law and you don't even want to help me?
There is no way I owe you anything after being treated so terrible like that. I will never speak to you or your son again. Please do not contact me ever again. If you ever come near me, I will report you to the police without hesitation. So please be prepared for that.
Are you serious? Please help us.
Absolutely not. Please think about what you've done. Besides, I'm no longer married to your son. I will block your number too.
Amelia, please. Don't abandon me and my son.
After that, I filed a claim for alimony against my ex-husband through my lawyer. Also, he was found guilty of embezzlement in my company and was fined about $5,000. However, my ex-husband, who could neither pay the alimony nor the fine, had no choice but to ask his relatives to pay it on his behalf. Because of that, now their relatives are giving them cold shoulders. The relatives also said that they will cut ties with Landon and his mother after the payment. Now they're renting a small apartment on the outskirts of town. Seems that they are also feeling ashamed of themselves. My ex-husband, who has not been able to find a regular job, has been working several part-time manual labor jobs. Jamisha is also working part-time as a cashier to make ends meet. Even so, it seems that they can barely make it through a month. Anyway, serves them right. As for me, I'm still working as a caregiver. I really want to devote myself to nursing care work, where I have direct contact with the residents. I've entrusted my father with the responsibility of being the president of my company. I want to continue doing my best to bring smiles to the faces of as many residents as possible.
Hey there, sis. It's Mary. I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you? Hey, Karen. Oh no, are you ignoring me? Mary, what do you want? I'm not feeling too well right now. If it's not urgent, can we talk later? What, do you have a cold? I don't have a cold. What, are you lying then? No, I'm not. I'm tired. Can we just call it a day? No. I'm your only little sister. Why don't you at least give me some time to chat with you? I don't have a sister. Ooh, I haven't felt that attitude of frozenness for a long time, but I never give up. You haven't gotten over that annoying attitude. You're so cold to say that. I'm texting you today because I have something important to tell you. I never wanted anything to do with you again. What do you want now? Come on, I'm going to hate you again if you're being so icy. I'll be as icy as I can if you would hate me for it. I mean, what kind of nerve did you have to contact me? You didn't forget what you did you? What was it? You're a jerk. Goodbye. Wait, I remember exactly what I did. I stole your boyfriend, right? That was 2 years ago. You should drop it. I should drop it? You're the one who stole my boyfriend, so you have no right to say that. You always wanted to take everything that belonged to me. But I couldn't stand to have my boyfriend taken from me, so I warned you. But you wouldn't listen to me no matter what I said. That's why I tried not to let you see my boyfriend whenever I had one. But you would try every possible way to find out if I had a boyfriend. And 2 years ago, you even took away the boyfriend I was thinking of marrying to. I'm not going to forgive you. And I told you I'd cut you off as sisters. Don't get all prissy with me about the past. You're going to get wrinkles. Oh, I'm getting a headache. I'm blocking you. Bye. Wait, actually, I'm texting you today with 2 announcements. Announcements? I don't really care. It's terrible that you don't care. I'm going to cry. Why do you act like that only in front of guys? It's just irritating and doesn't mean anything when you do it in front of me. I mean, how did you get my contact information anyway? I changed my phone, my number, my account. That's easy. You're just careless, Karen. What? What do you mean? I asked Dad for a little help, and he told me. I cried and begged, saying I really wanted to apologize to you, and Dad gave in. Dad, again? You were just acting out your crying, right? You're right. I can always fool Dad, but it never works with you. I made sure Mom and Dad didn't tell you. Mom didn't tell me, though. I knew dads are indulgent with their daughters. Dad has always had a soft spot for you. I don't blame him. I knew you'd use any means to get my contact information anyway. So, what are the announcements? Oh yeah, I'm getting married. Oh, congratulations. That's all? Well, is it not enough? Should I also add I wish you happiness? No, come on, you're not being honest. I didn't ask for your blessing. Express your frustration in words. Well, I'm not frustrated. Of course you're frustrated, because I'm getting married before you are. If your little sister gets married before you do, don't you get all frustrated? I don't think older sisters should get married first. Like I said before, I don't consider you my sister in the first place. I don't give a shit about marriage announcement from people I don't care about as much as other people I pass in the neighborhood. Actually, this is not the case. You're definitely going to contact me. Why would I contact you? Because the man I'm marrying to is your current boyfriend. Oh, you mean James? The guy you stole from me 2 years ago? After dating for 2 years, it's not surprising that you're getting married. James is my ex, and I don't care about him at all, so be my guest. It's not James. That thing didn't even last 3 months. 3 months? You stole him from me, remember? It couldn't be helped. I get bored of stuff as soon as they become mine. Don't make it sound like men are things. It's fun and thrilling to steal something from you, but once I have it, it's not so exciting anymore. You're such an asshole. So why does this have to do with me? Oh, you haven't noticed yet? You're so insensitive, aren't you, Karen? I'll give you a hint. This man lives in Parkview apartment and he's tall and wearing glasses and... What? No way. Yes, that's right. I'm dating your fiancé, Alex. I'm sorry I stole your stuff again. Is it true? If it was a lie, I wouldn't have contacted you like this. Like James, your boyfriends have always been high spec, right? That's why I decided to get your boyfriend to marry me. What? Then why didn't you marry James? Because James and I didn't last long. I thought marriage wasn't for me yet, considering my age. But this time, there's a reason why I have to get married. Reason? What do you mean? You'll be surprised. Here's my second announcement. I'm 4 months pregnant. Sorry, Karen, I'm having a baby, and it's your fiancé's. I'm sorry, I'm marrying first and becoming a mom first. What? You're pregnant? Really? Yup. Are you shocked? But this is the reality, so take it in stride. I see. That's why I want you to break up with your boyfriend. I mean, breaking up with him is the only option. Yeah, if you're having a baby, I don't have a choice. Are you sure? You're not mad? Yeah, I'm fine. It was all so easy. It was a bit of a disappointment. Well, it's not the baby's fault, so you should be happy. You're giving me your blessing? Thank you. Yeah. Can I ask you something? What? How did you meet him? Well, about a year ago, I was just hanging around town and I saw you. I had nothing to do at the time, so I followed you. You followed me? Calm down. I thought you would notice right away and it was just for fun. But you didn't notice me at all and went into Parkview apartment. I followed you inside. Then you pressed the front door intercom at one of the rooms. I kept looking at you from behind a pillar, and to my surprise, a handsome guy came out from inside. You were talking with him in a friendly tone for a while. But why did you think he was my fiancé? I looked closer and saw that you were wearing a ring on your left ring finger. Oh. I thought that means he must be your fiancé, so I made sure you were out of the apartment, and then I went to his room. What? I'm a proactive person. He was such a tall, handsome guy, so I couldn't help myself. I introduced myself as Karen's sister, and he immediately exchanged contact information with me. We promised to go on a date, and then we became close friends. I see. It's a crime to be beautiful, isn't it? Even though he had a fiancé, he fell for me so easily. The guys who become your boyfriend are all really nice people. They're all very kind and they listen to everything I say. Well, that's great. So this is a bit sudden, but we're having our wedding next week. I was wondering if you could come too? Huh? Next week? It's too sudden. I wasn't sure if I should invite you or not. I didn't know your home address, so I couldn't even send you the invitation. But Mom and Dad are both mad at me for stealing your boyfriend last time. They said they won't attend my wedding. It would look weird if none of my relatives were there, so I thought I had no choice but to invite you. Oh, so you had no choice but to invite me for the sake of appearances. No, that's not it. I really want you to come. You're an important family of mine. I want to show you my big day. Okay. But I'm sorry, I don't think I can go to your wedding. Why? Because I just can't. Are you mad at me for taking away your fiancé? I don't really care about that, but I can't go anyway. It's your only sister's wedding. I told you before I don't have a sister. You're talking about that again? You're persistent, Karen. Just make sure you come. If you don't, I'll never forgive you. I don't need your forgiveness. No. I'll make sure you'll be there. You're coming, right, Karen? I knew you'd be mad at me. If that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead and arrange your seat. I hope you'll be disappointed to see Alex and I looking so happy. Where are you, Karen? Everyone's already here. I thought the notifications were so loud. It was you. What do you want? I don't really want to be on my phone right now. You didn't forget, did you? What? Today is my wedding. It's your cute little sister's big day. Oh, I sort of remember you talking about that. I just told you a week ago. Karen, you are coming, aren't you? I told you I'm not going to your wedding. I told you to come for sure. I just can't. Where are you? Just come over right now. I told you I wouldn't go, didn't I? I mean, I physically can't go. What? What do you mean physically? Actually, I'm at the OBGYN right now. OBGYN? Why? Because I just had a baby. What? Of course, my man is with me. Your man, meaning your fiancé? Well, technically, he's my husband now that we're registered. What? What do you mean? You're married? Yep. I didn't know that. I didn't tell you because you didn't ask me. What's that? That's impossible. I mean, who's the guy? Your fiancé is about to get married to me, you know. You mean you got a new boyfriend right away? No, I didn't break up with my boyfriend. We got married and had our first child together. I don't understand at all. What's going on? Then who's this guy next to me? Are you saying he's not your fiancé? To put it simply, you're getting married to someone you think is my boyfriend. What? What's that? That can't be true. What are you saying? Are you crying sour grapes? You have a record of stealing my boyfriends, so I was surprised when you first told me, but then I heard the description of this man and I realized. The description? You said Alex was tall and he wore glasses, but my Alex is shorter than an average man, and he has good eyesight, so he never wears glasses. That's a lie. I can't believe it. Then tell me the full name of the man you're going to marry to. Full name? It's Alex Smith, right? I knew it. It's not him. The man I'm married to is Alex Simmons. It's the same name, but the last names are different? Wait, I'm getting confused. Please explain what you mean. Well, calm down and listen to me. It's just a coincidence that they have the same name. They've known each other since kindergarten, and they've been friends after they grew up. They were sharing an apartment for a few years because Alex Smith asked the other Alex to. You mean they lived together in Parkview apartment? That's right. Well, my husband Alex, he moved out as soon as he decided to marry me. Then why did you show up at the apartment that day? I had something to deliver to Alex, my fiancé at the time. But he wasn't home, so I gave it to the other Alex and left. Wait, what's that? I was surprised when I heard the name of the apartment from you, but when I heard that he was tall, I immediately realized that you were talking about the other Alex. Oh no, why didn't you tell me sooner? I had no obligation to tell you, and since you're pregnant, you had no choice but to marry him, right? And Alex, who's next to you right now, has been wanting to get married for a while. That's why I said I wished you happiness. No way. I was so happy because I thought I won. Well, this is not a game with a winner and loser. Wait, I don't know anything about Alex. What? I was so relieved that he's your boyfriend. I didn't know what he does for a living, or you're getting married to a man you don't know anything about? Hey, what does Alex do? Why don't you just ask him? I can't ask him now. He seems to be a freelancer. A freelancer? He hasn't had a regular job since he graduated from college. No way. He seems so serious. I thought he was a regular employee. Well, I don't know the details either, but it looks like he's been working part-time since he failed at job hunting. So he lives on a part-time job? No, apparently he only works 2 or 3 times a week. I don't think it's possible for him to live on that. Huh? But he bought presents for me, and he paid for me when we dined out. He didn't seem to be in need of money. I'm sure he has other jobs. All I know is, I know he loves horse racing. Horse racing is gambling. I wonder if he bought you meals when he made money gambling. It's just my guess. I don't want that. We're about to have a baby, and I'm marrying a freelancer who likes to gamble? It's your fault that you didn't care to check on that. I thought I had nothing to worry about because he's your boyfriend. And I was so preoccupied with the baby. What should I do? What's going to happen to me now? I can only see a bleak future. Don't worry. Think positively. According to my husband, your Alex gambles, but he doesn't cheat on his girlfriend. He doesn't work, but he does the housework. Does that mean I have to support him? That might happen. I don't want that. Karen, help me, please. This is too much for me on my wedding day. Well, it's the life you chose on your own. I just finished giving birth, so I can't do anything for you. Well, even if I could, I wouldn't help you. Hey, what's your husband like? What does he do? Huh? He runs his own company. What's that? You mean he's the president of the company? That's right. Karen, that's not fair. Excuse me? You got married before I did, and your husband is running a company. You even had a baby before I did. I thought I was better than you in every way, but I've lost everything to you. Well, I'm not trying to compete with you, Mary. Even though you got things wrong, you're lucky you ended up marrying a good-looking guy. No matter how good-looking he is, if he's a freelancer who likes to gamble, he's not high-spec at all. Hey, Karen, want to trade husbands? Huh? It's not fair that you're the only one who's happy. Mary, stop it. You're going to be a mother now. I'm not sure if I can live my life with him. You're the wife of the president and you have money to spare, don't you? I quit my job when I got pregnant and my savings are almost gone. Will you support me financially after my baby is born? No thanks. You're on your own. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm not going to steal your boyfriend anymore. Please, help me this one time. That's the first time you've ever said you're sorry. Will you help me then? Of course not. I'm not going to forgive you for the rest of my life. This time it was the wrong guy, but you tried to take my boyfriend away again. 2 years ago, you didn't just try to steal my boyfriend, but you actually did. How can I forgive you? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for what I did this time and what I did 2 years ago. So please, help me. I won't. Oh, it's almost time for me to breastfeed, so I'm going to turn off my phone. I wish you all the best. Karen, wait a minute. Please. This is how Mary learned the identity of her marriage partner right before her wedding. She had a gloomy expression on her face throughout the wedding, and it seems that getting divorced crossed her mind, but since she was already pregnant, it was not an easy separation. At any rate, she had a safe delivery. She is frustrated by the fact that her partner does not work diligently, and she is living an anxious life. On the other hand, I am spending peaceful and happy days with my loving husband and cute son. I have been frustrated by the fact that my sister kept stealing my boyfriends, but if I think about the fact that I met my current husband thanks to her, maybe I should be a little grateful to her.
Amy, do you have a minute?
I just started taking a break, so I can talk to you now. What's going on?
I've been hearing from my mom a lot since about a month ago.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, she says she feels lonely since she's living alone. I feel sorry for her.
I see. I remember now that your father died a year ago.
So she wants to move in with us. She's getting old and she shouldn't force herself doing things she used to do. I'm her only son, so I thought it might be a good time to think about it.
Well...
You're home all day, so you're not busy, right?
What? I'm busy. Even if I'm at home, I'm working just like you. I think I'm doing my job more seriously than you are.
You're lying. You're not working, you're just having fun. All you do is just sitting in front of the computer, right?
Don't be silly. I write articles every day and I need to be careful not to make any mistakes. I'm doing this with a lot of nerve.
Sorry.
Don't be rude, okay?
But, in case of emergencies, you can handle it, right? For example, if mom gets sick or suddenly collapses.
Well, I can handle that.
Do you mind if she moves in with us?
But I can't be around your mother-in-law during the day, I'm stuck in my room for work.
That's fine. I think mom needs the security of having a roommate. We can share the housework, and I'll make sure not to interfere with your work. Will you think about that?
Well, I can't do much, but if your mother says she can take care of herself, I'll think about it. I can't let her live alone forever.
Really?
But I'll definitely have her help with the housework, okay? Your mother is still in good health.
I'll make sure to tell her that.
Just give me more time to think about it.
Got it. Amy, reply to me.
Yes, what is it? I'm at work. Can I come back to you later?
I wouldn't text you now if it's not an urgent matter.
Well then, make it quick.
What's for lunch today?
Is that what you wanted to ask me?
What do you mean by that? It's important to eat 3 meals a day to stay healthy.
You are in charge for lunch today, right?
What? I'm always the one doing it.
What are you talking about? You are so selfish that you don't want to cook, so I've been cooking all week.
Oh, is that so?
You'll have to make it yourself today. I don't need lunch anyway.
What? You're trying to sneak yourself a nice meal, aren't you? That's not fair.
Oh my God, I'm at work, Jade. Please, leave me alone.
You think you can get away with anything when you say you're at work? It doesn't work that way.
Listen to me. I'm working and I don't want to be disturbed.
What are you doing in your room, fiddling with your computer? You're just playing with it. You really are a useless wife.
But that was the deal, wasn't it? I have to work during the day, so you need to take care of yourself. That was the agreement when you moved in.
I understand. I just have to do it on my own, right? You really are a cruel wife. I'll tell my son about this.
Excuse me, Jade. I have an online meeting from now, so excuse me.
Amy!
What is it this time? I know I always say this, but I'm working.
I want some cookies for my snack today. Will you go buy some for me?
Huh? I told you I'm working now.
You have a car, so you can go there in no time, right? Just go and buy some for me.
Jade, I'm not playing around here. I have a task to finish today.
You should listen to me once in a while. You're really cocky.
Sorry, but I can't do that for you. Why don't you go yourself? It's not good for your health if you stay inside the house all the time. Please go for a walk.
Hey, how dare you say that to an old person?
You are still young enough. You have a good appetite and you can talk loudly too. You are still good at remembering things too. But I think you should move your body a little.
I don't want to. It's so troublesome.
I see. Then give up on the cookies.
No way.
If you really want to eat those, I'll go buy some after work today.
I'm telling you that I want some now. Don't you understand?
I can't go now. I don't have time. Well then, I need to continue with my work.
Can I have a minute with you?
As long as you make it quick, it's okay. What is it?
Mom told me you're bullying her.
What? I didn't do such thing. I'm just doing my job every day. How is that related to bullying her?
You don't cook lunch and don't even do the shopping. Also, you don't do any of the housework. Mom told me to do something about you since you're a horrible wife.
Are you really taking that seriously? I told you that at the beginning that I can't deal with your mother during the day because I have to work. I told you I'd live with her if she's willing to take care of herself. Besides, you promised to share the housework.
Yes, but...
You've been playing around too much and not keeping your promise.
I need to socialize with people from my workplace.
Stop talking nonsense. You remember what you promised, don't you?
Of course I do.
You and your mother don't keep your promises at all.
Maybe so, but don't bully my mother.
I'm not bullying her. I work hard to make a living, and you also asked me to do all the housework. I think I'm doing a great job.
You don't have to talk like that. Mom may be fine, but she's an old woman. You should listen to her. You're so childish.
How dare you? You don't even think about our daily life.
What's with that tone of voice? You entered our family as my wife in the first place. Why don't you do your duty as a wife? You keep talking about work and you're so proud of yourself.
It can't be helped. We can't live only on your sole income. You don't even keep your promises.
You're so persistent.
Anyway, I'm not going to quit my job. You should tell your mother that I'm not playing around. I'm working hard each and every day. Your mother thinks I'm playing with my computer.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I can't believe even you say that. Do you know why I'm so busy with my work?
I know, but you need to get along with Mom anyway. Amy, lunch is ready.
What? This is very unusual. What's wrong?
What do you mean? I'm on duty for lunch today, right?
Yes, but I'm feeling kind of weird. Jade, are you all right?
Judas warned me yesterday. I'm sorry for being so selfish.
I see.
So I talked it over with him. I'm always keeping you busy, so I thought we should plan a family vacation to take a break.
Huh? A family vacation?
I want to go to a hotel, soak in a hot spring bath, eat delicious food, and relax. I want you to book me a room at a luxury hotel.
A luxury hotel? Wait a minute. It costs almost $2,000 for 3 people to stay at a luxury hotel. Do you think we have that much money? We can't afford that.
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll take care of all the money.
This is a little creepy.
What are you talking about?
You have never paid a penny for the living expenses, but you're telling me that you'll cover the cost of a luxury hotel room? What is your true intention?
What's that? Are you doubting me? That's very rude of you.
Because you're suddenly so nice to me, so I thought there was something fishy going on.
That's not true. I was sincerely sorry for what I did, and Judas feels the same way too. We forgot about our promise when we started living together. So, as an apology, we decided to have a family vacation to relieve your fatigue. So let me pay for it. You don't need to worry.
Are you really sure about that?
Yes, of course. Please take care of the reservations at the luxury hotel with hot spring and good food.
Okay then. Jade, where did you go? It looks like Judas isn't here either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took him to go shopping with me.
What? That's terrible. You should have invited me too.
There is a cab in front of the hotel. If you take that cab and go sightseeing, you can pay for your shopping together with your hotel bill. Isn't that great? You can stay at the hotel and relax. I'm sure you're tired from your busy work schedule.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm just giving you my heartfelt appreciation.
Anyway, are you sure you can afford to shop so much? It's a luxury hotel, so the payment alone is quite a lot.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll pay for everything in one lump sum.
Well, if you say so. Jade, where are you? It's almost time to check out.
We just arrived home.
What? Home? What do you mean?
You need to pay the $8,000 for the hotel. If you don't do that, you're going to jail.
What? Why?
Because if you stay at the hotel without the ability to pay, you may be guilty of fraud.
That's not what you told me. You said you're going to pay all the hotel bills, right? And how much did you and Judas shop? I can't believe you charged me $8,000.
Thanks to you, I got a good deal. I went to a mall that's well loved by the locals. I found a lot of clothes and accessories that I liked. Judas also found his favorite ones, so we bought it together. So please take care of the payment.
You two deceived me, didn't you? I thought it was very suspicious, and looks like my instinct was right. This is just too much to bear. I was a fool to believe you.
I would never have given you, who always bullies me, a free stay at a luxury hotel. You really are an idiot, aren't you? But thanks to your stupidity, Judas and I were able to have a good time. I thank you for that. I feel bad. I'm sorry for going home before you together with Mom.
Judas, What are you doing there with your mother?
Because you bully my mom, don't you? It's always been so hard for me to watch her get bullied. So I thought of a way to punish you. You're a workaholic, so I'm sure you make a lot of money. So please pay for the bill in full. I'm sure you can afford that.
What a foolish mother and son. I would never pay $8,000 for you guys.
But we're already home, so you're the one who has to pay.
Don't be silly. You're the ones who'll go to jail.
Huh?
It was a strange turn of events, so I thought there was something fishy going on.
You're skeptical.
I can't help but being skeptical. I was kind enough to let you move in, but you and your son didn't keep your promise. But you accused me for bullying you.
It's true, isn't it?
I've never bullied you. I just told you I couldn't help you because you kept asking me to do unreasonable things while I was at work.
You need to pay $8,000 no matter what you say. Don't try to threaten me and my son by telling that we'll go to jail. Stop joking.
I'm not joking. You know what? The bill for the hotel stay and your shopping will go to the person who made the reservation.
I know that. That's why I asked you to make the reservation.
I made the reservation in your name.
Huh? That's a lie, right? Why did you use someone's name without permission?
Because no matter how I thought about it, it was suspicious. You, who always interfere with my work so much, suddenly changed. You had never taken a single trip with me before, right? So I was sure there was something wrong. Looks like I was right.
Wait a minute. How could I possibly pay $8,000?
But if you don't pay, you'll go to jail.
There's no way I can afford it. I'm living on a pension. What are you thinking?
I know. I thought it was strange because the money from the sale of your house seemed to be gone too.
If you know what's going on, you should pay it.
You harassed me every day, interfered with my work. I can't pay $8,000 for people who dared to leave me in a fancy hotel and forced me to pay the bill.
So what am I supposed to do?
Why don't you just ask Judas? In the first place, you two talked it over and decided, right?
Yes, but...
There's no way he can pay that. On top of his low income, he spends his money on casino and other gambling games. I've been paying almost all of our living expenses until this day.
Then why don't you just pay that hotel bill?
That's why I'm making the reservation in your name. You're the one who should settle the bill. I don't have to pay for that. If you can't pay, you'll go to jail together with your son. I'll take you two to the police.
You've got to be kidding me. You haven't done your duty as a wife at all. And now you want me to pay for our trip? I don't want a wife like that for my son. I'll have you divorce Judas right now.
I knew it.
Huh?
I'm glad you have the same opinion. I'm going to stop by the city office on my way home and file the divorce papers. Now I can be a stranger to you and your son.
Stop blabbering nonsense. How long are you going to keep on fooling around? Besides, Judas didn't fill out the divorce papers. The divorce papers won't be accepted without his signature. You really are an idiot, aren't you?
That's why I have the divorce papers that Judas filled out. I always kept it in my bag.
What? Why?
When he asked me to let you move in with us, at first I refused. As you can see, I was stuck in my room almost every day for work and couldn't help you with your needs. Besides, I knew that Judas was spending all his money on gambling.
You've been planning it for that long?
So I told him that I can't live with his mother unless he started bringing in some money to live on. And he agreed with that. But I had a feeling that he didn't understand about what I was trying to tell him.
Is that why you made Judas fill out the divorce papers? Were you planning to divorce him from the beginning?
No, it wasn't like that. We thought that if you were going to live with us, we had to be responsible for you. So, I declared that if he couldn't keep his promise, I would divorce him, and I asked him to fill out the divorce papers. I was hoping that by doing so, Judas would become more aware.
What? I don't think he remembers that.
He was so excited about you moving in with us. He must have filled out the form while not paying attention to what we were talking about. I'm really stunned.
Judas says he doesn't remember writing it.
That would be proven when I submit the documents. So, I'm going to go and submit to the authorities.
I won't forgive you if you do something so selfish. First, pay the $8,000 bill, and then we'll talk about divorce.
Why do I have to go through all that trouble? Your name was on the reservation, so you will have to pay the bill. You want me to divorce your son, don't you? Your son will listen to what you tell him anyway. And I've been wishing for a divorce ever since you moved in. It would be smart to file divorce papers on my way home.
Don't be stupid. I won't allow it.
No, it's not stupid because it's what we all want. Assuming you ran away from the hotel without paying the bill? I'm afraid the police has been informed. I think a police car will be arriving at the house soon.
Oh my God. Am I going to get arrested? Are you kidding me?
I've explained it to you many times.
Why should I go to the police?
Because you did something you shouldn't.
It's Judas's fault too for spending all the money he got from selling our family house. If I had that money, I could have paid you $8,000.
Your son spends as much as he has on gambling. Maybe it's because you didn't educate him well enough.
Oh no, then what should we do?
From now, you'll have to go to the police and face the reality.
I told you I don't want to go to the police.
Even if you say that, you planned it yourself, so it can't be helped.
It's not just me. Judas agreed to it too.
Then you can explain that to the police, because I will be out of touch with you guys right after this. Do not contact me again.
Amy, you have to help us. Do something about it, please.
No, I won't do anything. I have no more feelings for you and your son. By the way, while you and your son are at the police station, I'm going to have to pull out my stuff from the house.
Amy, wait! I can't rely on Judas alone. Please do something about it.
After this, Jade was taken to the police and a damage report was filed against her for non-payment of lodging and other expenses. It seems that they were able to settle out of court, but there is no way they can pay $8,000. Jade sold her family house when she moved in, but she had no savings because she had spent all the money on her stupid son. They are now penniless and can't even pay their rent, so they were evicted from the apartment. Now they are both working at a factory with a dormitory to pay back the $8,000 they owe. I hope this will put an end to Judas's gambling. Well, it's nothing to do with me now that the divorce is finalized. I have signed a new contract for a stylish apartment so that I can work comfortably. I'm working sparingly because I've been receiving more demands for my writing job. I earn enough to live on, so I'm going to save for the time being. I have learned the importance of saving money from my experience with Judas and his mother.
I told you to stop bothering me, didn't I? What's your intention in lurking in front of my house like this? My intention? There's something I really need to tell you, sis. But push me away like that, I can't even get into the house. I couldn't tell a single thing I wanted to say. Your cute little sister went out of her to visit you, and this is how you treat me? My cute little sister? That's right. I'm cuter than you, both in looks and personality. I'm a super cute sister. Shut up. I've decided that I no longer have a little sister. Since graduating high school and moving out, I've cut ties with you. That's really harsh. I'm gonna cry, sis. So annoying. If it's an irrelevant story, don't contact me. Oh well, I don't get hurt at all by what my sad, ugly, and loser big sister says. Not at all. You're really acting like a loser. This is why I cut off ties with you. As usual, all you can do is look down on people. Isn't it your fault? Don't you understand that you're already losing to me in everything? Even your fiancé, Max. What? What I wanted to tell my big sister is this. I'm pregnant with his child. I'm sorry, sis. I know you are engaged to him. What? My poor sister. I know you're so shocked. I wish I could see your face right now. Since when? That's a good question. The day after you got engaged to him, I asked him out. I think we're destined for each other. I got pregnant right away. Then he said he chose me over my sad, ugly, boring sister. No way. So, does that mean Max has been cheating all this time? Even though we talked about the married life and the wedding, we were so excited about it. Yeah, I heard that you were so excited by yourself. Talking about your future home, how many kids you want, and sharing dreams with Max. I burst into laughter when I heard that, sis. Max's child is in me after all. You don't have to give birth anymore. Don't be ridiculous. You're always like that. You've always taken things from me. When I was little, you took my toys, my snacks, my allowance. When I was in high school, you took my boyfriend. I moved out of my parents' house to get rid of you and my parents who are always on your side. Well, too bad. Your ugly, worthless sister are destined to give everything to your pretty little sister. I mean, how did you know everything? Like my address and my engagement, I tried not to let anyone know about my life so that no one would ruin my life again. Max and I had a fateful encounter. I noticed right away that Max's fiancée was my sister. Max is well-educated, well-paid, tall, and handsome. He's too good for you. I can't believe you. Losers will always be losers. I mean, even if you whine about it now, you're doomed to have your engagement broken off. Max chose me. You're the one who got dumped by your fiancé, so shut up, okay, sis? Okay, whatever. Max is yours. Oh, you're giving up already? I'm not interested in cheating man anymore. Actually, I had second thoughts about this marriage. You may have saved my life. Gosh, stop pretending! Call it what you want. I'll give you one piece of advice. Watch out for his family. Oh wow, that loser is whining. Whining again and again. Max's father is an elite guy from the same big company as him. And his mom is beautiful and elegant, isn't she? Did you meet them in person? He showed me a picture of them. But you can tell they are nice people at first glance. I mean, there are no people with bad personalities in rich families. People like you, who are poor both in heart and wallet, may not understand it. Look who's talking. You're 29 years old and still depending on your parents. I'll be permanently employed as Max's wife soon. I'm gonna be a rich, beautiful, and elegant mama. Oh yeah? Do whatever you want. Then don't contact me anymore. Fine. Sis, help! I seriously need your help! My life is in danger! here! I'm going to your house now! Shelter me! Hey, why aren't you answering? You're reading this, right? Answer me! What? I told you not to contact me anymore, right? As for Max, I've already broken off the engagement, so feel free to do whatever, even get married. Don't mess around! You deceived me, right? What are you talking about? Don't play innocent with me! Max's family is insane! Ah, you finally noticed? That's why I gave you a warning. It's not my fault you didn't listen. You are saying something like an elite father and an elegant mother, right? It was all lie! If you meet them in person, the father is a patriarchal and verbally abusive man, and he has a bad drinking habit. Moreover, he works for a knockoff company with a name similar to a major corporation. The mother is strict about etiquette, and she loves to bully me. Yesterday, I had to stand with a book on my head for 5 hours getting lectured on proper bridal etiquette. If I let my posture falter for even a moment, I would be punished by having the standing time extended. I'm pregnant, you know? This kind of bullying is unacceptable. Max and you are destined for each other, right? If that's the case, why not accept the abusive family too? That's impossible! His mother's surveillance is strict, and there's not much opportunity to run away. So, I've been aiming for the timing to escape. Tonight, she's going to a neighborhood gathering. Tonight is the only chance. I'm going to your house, so shelter me. Huh? Why? By the way, you haven't registered your marriage yet, right? Are you already living with your in-laws? I'm pregnant, and getting registered is a certainty. His mother insisted that I learn the ways of their house before officially becoming a wife. I've been living with Max's parents for a week now. That must be tough. I shudder to think of it. Max is so busy with work that he doesn't come home often. And his father gets drunk and violent every day, and his mother is a bully. It's a hellish life. Is Max busy with work? Yes. That's strange. Isn't it supposed to be a slow season at Max's office? After hours, all the lights go out. It's like no one's around. What? Sis, how do you know that? Didn't I tell you? My office is right next to where Max works. It's an office district, so that in itself is pretty common. We used to saw each other frequently at the lunch place we often go to. Actually, that's how our relationship started. What? That's the same as me. What? I met Max at a cafe near my parents' house. He told me how cute I was, and he seemed educated and rich. More importantly, I found out that his fiancée was you. So I asked him out. Oh, I see. What? I guess that's Max's usual strategy. Ironically, we both got caught that way. What? What do you mean? After I broke off the engagement, I was really pissed off. I hired a PI to investigate Max's background to see if there was any evidence that I could get alimony or something. And it just kept coming out one after another. It seems he had a 5-way affair. 5? No way! He broke up with some of them after he got engaged to me. But you and one other girl were still there. I guess that's the one that Max lied to you about being busy with work and was supposed to meet with. What? I believe she was a colleague of Max's. He's just lying that he was busy with work.